The devil is back in action as MJF contends with the Blackheart. The devil versus the Blackheart. It's MJF versus Tommaso Ciampa. Kitchen sink off rip. A knee right to the sternum of Ciampa from MJF. Here comes the windup and a big right hand from MJF. And now Ciampa's taking it to the devil himself, MJF. Jumping knee right to the butt of the jaw, knocking down MJF as Ciampa takes it to the motormouth MJF. If you want to talk about a rough, tough match going against Ciampa, it's going to be a rough, tough affair for MJF. Butterfly suplex by MJF. But Ciampa pops the shoulder up. And you saw him pop the shoulder up to kick out at the count of one. Running European uppercut from Maxwell. Ciampa catches him with a big elbow and then follows it up with a clothesline. Knife edge chop. Ciampa's taking it to Max. Takes him down with a northern lariat. Lateral press. And only a 1 count. Ciampa. Big double axe handle to the small of the back of Maxwell. Catches him getting up from the top rope. MJF hits him with a forearm shiver. And introduces him to the barricade. Not just any barricade. He sends him over the top. These two are ignoring. These two are ignoring the referee. These two are ignoring the referee. What the hell is going on here? Why are they ignoring the official? Back in just in the nick of time. I didn't think that was going to happen, but they got back in just in the nick of time. They went into the crowd to have a little bit of a brawl and ended up getting back in the ring soon after. But Ciampa plunged MJF with a perfectly executed DDT. And a lateral press for only a 1 count from Maxwell. Max follows it up with a reversal. Amateur wrestling takedown from Maxwell. Still too soon to defeat the Blackheart. Double axe handle off the top rope. Maxwell comes flying in. Maxwell plants him with the small package driver. Maxwell plants him with a small package driver as Ciampa rolls to the outside. Max seemed to be tempted to go to the floor. A clubbing blow right to the sternum of Ciampa from MJF. German lateral press. MJF pops the shoulder up, twisting the hips to get out of the German suplex. Leverage is what you do to get out of the German suplex, which all you got to do is just roll. I know it's easier said than done, but you could, I mean, as long as you have it, your wits about yourself and you realize what type of move you're in, it should be something that you're aware of. But Max and Ciampa are back on the floor. German suplex on the outside. Max and Ciampa are on the outside. The last time they were on the outside, these two almost got counted out. But Ciampa doesn't let it get to that point as they get back in the ring at I believe the count of 5. Perfectly executed dropkick, showing the athletic ability of Maxwell. Wait, inside cradle. Ciampa with the inside cradle. Lateral press. Only a 1 count. Max gets himself back up. A little bit of extra on that neck breaker from Maxwell. A little bit extra on that neck breaker from Maxwell. Cravat suplex by MJF. A cravat suplex by MJF. Max, I don't know why he even went for the submission there. Ciampa would be too close to the ropes. MJF should have been aware of where Ciampa was in the ring. Max was going for, had Ciampa up on his shoulder. I don't know what he was going for there. But Ciampa laid waste to Max with a reverse DDT. Over the ropes. Forearm shiver. Ciampa gets MJF when he gets back into the ring. MJF is groggy on the ropes. Rope assisted facebuster by Ciampa. Rope assisted facebuster by Ciampa. And then he goes right back to the mesh. Right back to the face of Max. Max takes any opportunity he can get to get one over on Ciampa and gets him with the inside cradle, catching him off guard. Into the corner goes Ciampa. European uppercut by Maxwell. O'Connor roll by Max. O'Connor roll by Max. Let her press. Quick kick out by Ciampa. Quick kick out by Ciampa. Ciampa blocks the belly to belly. Max goes over with a German. Max goes over with the German suplex. Ciampa's going after the leg. Ciampa's going after the leg of Max. Running clothesline or a running elbow strike, either one. I think you could call it either way, but I call it like I see him. Cravat suplex by Maxwell. And MJF can't capitalize as Ciampa rolls to the outside. MJF can't capitalize as Ciampa rolls to the floor. These two can't be trusted on the outside because the last time they were on the outside, earlier in the match, this match almost ended before it started as Ciampa gets dropped for the divorce court and then a Fujiwara armbar by Maxwell for good measure. Max sends Ciampa into the ring post, careening off the ring post. You gotta wonder if Maxwell is fed up with Tommaso Ciampa. Max breaks the count after sending Ciampa into the steps. Max breaks the count after sending Ciampa into the steps. I don't know if it was a level of frustration or what it was, but a swinging neckbreaker takes Max down on the outside. A swinging neckbreaker takes Max down on the outside. As now Ciampa sends him into the... I think it was the barricade. I could be wrong. Max gets caught with a right hand from Ciampa. Another right from Ciampa. Ciampa comes to the outside. DDT on the apron. A DDT on the hardest part of the ring. That's got to put some eyes glazed over in the head of Maxwell. Max gets sent back into the ring. Max sends Ciampa to the outside. I don't know how Max had it in him to get back up after a DDT on the apron. But he sends Ciampa into the barricade. Back over the barricade these two go. Back into the crowd. Back into the crowd these two go. Chop block takes down Ciampa. Max. I mean, I guess he was waiting for. Wait a second. Max. Max has got him in the. Max has got him in the crossface. Max has got him in the crossface. Max has got him in the crossface, but Ciampa found his way out of it. Ciampa found his way out of the crossface. Again, brawl in the crowd, and again, these two find their way back into the ring. But Ciampa sends Max back to the outside. Ciampa sends Max back to the outside. Max gets himself back up, but Max caught him with a hot shot. Max is up top, but might have taken too much time. Double axe handle. Double axe handle coming off the top is Maxwell. Belly to belly suplex by Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Belly to belly suplex by Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Pendulum backbreaker. Pendulum backbreaker by Max. Ciampa blocked it. I think Max might have been going for the sharpshooter, but Ciampa blocked him. Max blocked Ciampa. Max blocked Ciampa. Max. I think Max is trying to use a distraction. Max is trying to use a distraction. Wait a second, the referee's going for the lateral press. I mean, Ciampa's going for the lateral press, but the referee's distracted because Max took the ring post off. He took the corner covering off. German suplex again. Ciampa's taking it to Max. Max tried to take the easy way out, defeating Tommaso Ciampa, but Ciampa is making Max pay for it. Max blocks Ciampa. Ciampa makes Max eat his words again. As Max is groggy on the ropes, Ciampa gets sent to the outside. Ciampa gets sent to the outside. Max is up top. Big elbow drop to the small of the back of Ciampa. An elbow into the small of the back of Ciampa. Max winds up with a clubbing blow to the sternum. Into the steps goes Ciampa. Into the steps goes Ciampa. Back over the barricade. These two men go. Back over the barricade, these two men go. I think what is obvious to me is Ciampa is giving Max a lot more for his money than he expected, and Ciampa is not going to get the victory over Maxwell. Maxwell doesn't want to give the opportunity to Ciampa to get the 1-2-3 forearm shiver. Ciampa blocked Maxwell. Maxwell. European uppercut. European. Ciampa blocked him. Ciampa blocked him. And that's a draw. It's a draw between Max and Ciampa. It is a draw between Max and Ciampa. The Devil and the Blackheart have unfinished business here because Max rather took the count out. Max rather take the count out. He didn't like where the match was going, so he took the count out instead of risking defeat against the Blackheart. Max took the count out. I don't know if I agree, but that means we get to see these two fighters go to war one more time. With that being said, that is it from me, and I will see you in the next one.